It's fictional. You fictional. Don't worry about the story because it's fictional.
Hey, what's up with it? Welcome back to my channel, It Don't Exist Podcast. And today we're going to be covering, once again, Tiffany Henyard. We know that she holds the seat as the supervisor of Thornton Township. She also is the mayor of Dolton. So there is a reporter named Regina Waldroup who's been following her for the last 2 years, reporting on her. Basically going to be her summing up everything that's been happening over the last 2 years of what Tiffany Henyard's been doing. So we're going to check this one out first. Y'all leave y'all comments below. Let me know if you like this video, share it, like it, subscribe, do all of that for me. We're going to hop on it right now. Check it out.
She's one of the most recognizable faces that's been on the news lately. I'm talking about the mayor of Dolton, Tiffany Henyard.
And all of social media,
yes.
Everywhere. Our very own Regina Waldroup has been following all the drama as it unfolds, and she's here with us to talk about a new documentary called Super Mayor, The Cost of Chaos in Dalton. Welcome, Regina. You've been in those streets reporting on this.
So much so that I even dream about this story.
Oh my God.
I am embedded in this community.
Is it a dream or a nightmare?
It's a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Wow.
Let's talk about the title of this, because it's called Super Mayor, and that is what Tiffany Henyard calls herself?
Tiffany Henyard started calling herself Super Mayor a few years ago. She is Township Supervisor of Thornton Township. She's also the mayor of Dolton. Put them together, Super Mayor. And so 2 years ago, she started calling herself that, Super Mayor.
Wow.
Where did this all start?
At the beginning.
Start at the very beginning.
Why is she why is she on our TV screen so much?
Because she's accused of misusing taxpayer dollars. In the village of Dolton, not really a wealthy community. It's 90% African American, and a lot of money has been misused or alleged to have been misused by Tiffany Henyard. Signage is everywhere in this community. You won't see a lot of stores, you see a lot of boarded up buildings, but you also see a lot of billboards with her image. She even had a company put up these welcome signs with her picture on them and the title Super Mayor. Cost $12,000. This vendor has not been paid.
Wow.
Also, you know, there have been credit cards, 6 credit cards in this community, you know, used by someone to purchase things on Amazon, $40,000 in one day.
Wow. And
That's
she
a lot
has
of
a
money.
stylist who she's calling an assistant and using funds as well?
Through Thornton Township, some of my investigative work found that she does have a stylist, and she is paying him through township dollars, saying that he works for the township in some other capacity, but he called me and told me, yes, I am her stylist.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
It's so
Extremely illegal. Let's keep going.
she's also, I would say, very eclectic. She loves the camera. She's willing to say what she thinks. Has this surprised you? How much the viewership has gravitated towards this woman? Like, people from all over the world are talking about her. It's not just Chicago.
It's funny you should mention that. I was in Alabama over the summer for a graduation, and I'm walking down, you know, to find a seat, and somebody said, hey, I love your coverage of Dolton. I get emails from people all over. Yes, it is a big issue, and she puts herself out there like that because she loves, I think she loves the attention. Here's the problem with this story, though. The people in this community, they are losing. They're the ones losing. This is not a well-to-do community. They can't afford any mismanagement of funds. This is not Chicago. And so that...
We can't afford it either.
Well,
don't mismanage my funds.
Right. A town wants attention, but not this kind of attention.
Well, I need to know, what are these meetings like? Because you are always there.
Well, the boyfriend came for you. Her boyfriend came for you. What did that feel like?
Well, keep in mind, I was invited to this meeting on Saturday. Went to this meeting. I was the only reporter there, and her boyfriend started to attack me personally.
Verbally.
Verbally, yes.
Right. And I stood there and I accepted everything he said, directed at me and at the media, because I'm doing a job. There's a reporter. I'm covering the issues, covering what's happening. I've not made anything up. What we know is there's a federal investigation going on.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. There were 3 subpoenas served asking for a slew of records, financial records related to Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend. I am just covering what is going on. So I'm very transparent in what I've been doing and trying to get some answers for the community.
Regina, what will we learn in this documentary?
what we learn in this documentary, I think it's going to be an eye-opener. I think you're going to learn a lot about what led up to Vegas, what allegedly happened in Vegas, what's going on now, but also about a community that wants answers. And you know, in an area where there's not a lot of media attention, it was the community that brought this issue to us.
And backtrack a little bit about Vegas for us. What happened in Vegas? She took town funds to go to Vegas, or what happened?
There was a taxpayer-funded trip in Vegas of last year.
Well, what does she need? Why does that have to do with Dolton mayoral business? I'm just wondering.
I mean, there are conferences that happen all over the world for mayors to go to and whatnot.
She wanted to go there for a business conference, to attract different grocery stores to that community. She took 13 people on the conference, including her former assistant, a young woman who says she was allegedly assaulted by a Dolton trustee, and she says she told this to Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dolton, and when she told this to Tiffany, she says Tiffany told her this could ruin my entire career, and she was later fired. And now she's filed a civil lawsuit.
Wow. But how long is the doc?
Wow. It's an hour long, but you know what?
You need an hour. You need an hour.
This is a story that keeps evolving, keeps growing. Every day you learn something different, and so we need to add more. There's going to be a part 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
This
is going to be a series. All right. Thank you so much.
Good work,
Regina. Great
out
work.
there reporting.
And
beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Basically, like the lady Regina, the reporter, was just saying, it's so many things that have happened over the last couple of years since Tiffany has been in. Right now, it's looking like everything is coming to an end for her. Tiffany Henyard has done so many things that it's hard to keep count of it. Like the reporter was saying, so far she has a 1-hour documentary that she's working on, and it's going to be a part 2, a part 3, a part 4. Like, this is going to be a mini series. Honestly, Netflix may make a movie out of this. This may be on TLC or something. You know, this is so much that has happened that this lady has done in her little time in office. Things that, you know, you wouldn't even think a politician would even consider doing, because it's like, bro, this is illegal and everybody can see what you're doing. But Tiffany Henyard was like, she don't care. She gonna do it anyway. Let me see them credit cards. I mean, we going shopping. $40-some thousand on Amazon today, right now. So that's the little stunt she's been pulling. That's all I gotta say, man. I appreciate y'all for supporting me, clicking on that video. Once again, share this, just hit that subscribe button, do all that, man. Help your boy out. But yeah, man, y'all be easy. Stay up out the way. Nate Bud.
You fictional. It's fictional. You fictional. Don't worry about the story, cause it's fictional.